Ooh.
And now.
That's fun.
Talk and rock.
The Big Dumb Fun Show.
Oh, yeah, it's the Big Dumb Fun Show. We're rocking online at BigDumbFunShow.com. We've got the social networking sites covered with MySpace. I said it, MySpace, YouTube, Facebook, Eventful, Reverb Nation. We've even got a Tumblr account.
What?
That's right. Google Plus us, bitches.
It's no small feat to put on a conference, a celebration, a citywide event that's as large and as powerful and as huge as South by Southwest in Austin, Texas last week. Just wrapped up a couple of days ago, and really looking as far as 2 weeks back, we tried to get our friends over at Beautiful Bodies. They were performing down there. In fact, there was a huge presence of local Kansas City bands actually performing in Austin, Texas, and I really wanted to get some boots on the ground for this. And then, lo and behold, Facebook friend and friend of the show, Violette Syn, from the folks over at Razorwire Halo that have been in a couple times, she posts up that hey, she's there, she's enjoying, she's having some drinks and enjoying some music and taking part in the whole celebration. And I wanted to make sure that we were able to get her on the phone tonight, talk a little bit more about what's going on at South by Southwest. Violet, are you on the phone?
I am here, yes.
Well, I thank you very much for stopping by and giving us kind of a rundown. Can you at all describe exactly what South by Southwest is?
It is a massive music festival that if you have not gone, you can't even possibly imagine how intense it is, and just the crazy amount of bands just coming in from all over the Midwest and just having a blast and throwing down. It was fantastic.
Yeah, it's a music festival at its heart, but it seems like in more recent times they added the comedy section, which I guess is like a held in one whole auditorium. They have like the comedy section, and then I got a couple of friends that work in digital media and social media and brand recognition, and like they have a whole section dedicated to digital media now. And so you have like the bands, you have 90 different venues with South. It just takes Austin by storm. And ever since like IBM left Austin, it's been like a ghost town from what I understand, until this South by Southwest really started taking off. What did you do there? You just enjoyed some of the music?
I didn't make it for the film or the comedy, but I made it for Friday and Saturday night for the music.
Now, were you performing down there, or are you just taking part in all the festivities?
We did not perform, no. I just wanted to go and support my friends. I have a lot of friends and local bands here that were playing this year, and I had to go down. Had an opportunity to go, so I took it, and it was great.
Now, name some names. Who are you going down there to see that's from the Kansas City area?
Some really great bands that I checked out while I was there. I didn't get to see everybody, but I got to see The Atlantic, the Dead Girls, the Beautiful Bodies. They were awesome. Hearts of Darkness, Snaps for Travelers, Cherokee Rock Rifle, who was amazing. They were killer. Those are the local bands that I got to check out, and that was at the Shangri-La. It was an outside music venue, and it was great. They actually had Andy Woods, who is a sound guy here that used to work at Riot Room and Crosstown, and he was out there for the full time doing sound, so everything sounded great. Everything flowed. It was just a really, really solid show.
Last year they had like 15 to 17,000. They're estimating that this year was their largest year, over 20,000 registrants for the South by Southwest conference. That's not including the folks that just went there
to hear the music,
just to hear the music and didn't register officially and everything. It's like over 20,000 registrants. It's such a huge deal.
That's crazy.
And then lots of local Kansas City talent kind of debuting down there. It's not too far away. And it's one of Austin, Texas. It's one of their lead generating revenue sources. All the folks coming in and out of town. Do you have friends? You staying in a hotel, or how'd you get down there?
We stayed in a duplex. Actually, we rented a duplex out there and stayed there from Thursday until I actually just got back home today. So I was there for the whole weekend.
Now, it
was nice because everything was like within walking distance and.
Yeah, they have like 90 venues. Most of that taking place there down on, 6th Street?
Yeah.
in Austin,
And
which
I
is a
couldn't
very
tell
famous
you
street.
too much about the area and location. I've never been there before.
You were drunk?
But I have been drinking all day long. It was just a big festival for me.
No, you're not 21 though, right?
See, I've actually been to Austin. I've performed at the Laugh Stop, which is a famous comedy club. They've got one there. Houston as well. And I had to go down and perform on 6th Street. I don't think it was part of South by Southwest. Maybe it was at the time and I didn't know it. But we were standing on a stage and people were sitting on hay bales. So it could have been South by Southwest. I don't know. And we're doing stand-up, and then there was a clown driving a train with kids in it circling around us.
Yeah, he made such an impression that afterwards they renamed the venue Stop Laugh. So, Violet, what do you take? What do you take from South by Southwest? You have some good tips for the band. You know, you're rocking out with your eclectic electronic Razorwire Halo on a weekly basis. Are you bringing out taking anything from South by Southwest? Any tips and tricks?
I really did. I went down there. You know, I wanted to check out as much as I could. Obviously, it's just impossible to watch everything. But I was so proud of all the KC bands. I mean, it just makes you really proud to be from Kansas, just to be a part of the music scene here and know that we have so much talent here. And they really brought it, and they really made us proud, definitely.
You didn't get any tattoos while you were down there, did you?
I didn't. I wish I could have.
I would have got the logo.
No piercings, no tattoos.
Were you handing out any Razorwire Halo promo while you were there?
I didn't. I
Oh,
didn't bring
my
any of our
God!
stuff, but I did meet a lot of people, and I talked to a lot of people down there, and got a little bit of the word out.
Now, here's what you got to do.
For
Next
sure.
year, you need to be on one of those stages, just rocking one of your keyboards.
Yeah, we might check into that. Definitely. We've been looking out for different festivals, maybe not South by Southwest, but some local ones here and just some other ones throughout the U.S. that are more based in like the electronic scene.
Well, and South by Southwest, it's not just simply paying to play. They select the bands that get to perform there, correct?
I believe so, yes.
So it's not like it's just an anybody and everybody getting to perform. They have a list, and I think this year that I was reading online, 2,000 performers. I mean, that's a lot of bands to be performing over the course of about 7 to 10 days, I believe it is.
Yeah, and it keeps getting. How long were you down? So you're back now. How long were you in Austin?
I'm back now.
How long?
I was just there Friday day, all day long. Saturday, all day long, just music nonstop.
Yeah. So you weren't down there, modeling in the Austin scene.
I was not doing any modeling, no.
Yeah, not that there won't be anything popping up on Facebook later from some drunken escapade. Who knows?
I sure hope not, but
Well, that was
I don't know. I have some friends that are
that's
pretty
what
good at
Venkman would be
getting
Googling.
some nice little photos of me and my drunken stupidity, but
Well,
see what happens.
I always hate it when that happens to me. I don't know.
Now, fans listening to the Big Dumb Fun Show, well, they may or may not have been down at South by Southwest. If they like Razorwire Halo, and we do,
Yes.
I've got some tracks loaded up here. Want to know which one you want us to play? I've got you were here last time you were here was December 5th. I can only tell you I don't know what the track names are, but I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
This was a new EP that you guys had released.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to tell me which track to play.
What's your favorite number?
Let's go with track 2, even though I couldn't tell you which track that is.
That's all right. It's
But let's do track 2 and see what that is.
I'll do the waiter's response and say, "Oh, that was an excellent choice."
Well, we're going to do a double shot of Razorwire Halo. So we're going to play track 2 first for Violette Syn, who's a band member with the band, and then we're going to play track 1.
Now, there's a gentleman in the chat room saying that he received a couple of drunk texts from you while you were in South by Southwest. You don't think that that's ever going to come back to haunt you, do you?
Oh, God. What? Who is this?
Well, it's not my
Zeke?
mom.
Nice.
All right.
No, I don't think anything will come back.
Yeah, well, we'll see if these pictures from Zeke turn up anytime soon. But
Really?
Info at BigDumbFunShow.com if you've got those photos. Send them.
Zeke, shame on you, Zeke.
Thank you, Razorwire Halo, and Violet Syn.
Absolutely, Violet. Thank you very much for giving us a roundup. And we'll have to have you on next year, and I hope you get down there. Thank you very much.
Thank you.